Welcome back to East Origin. Last time, we finally ran into Hugo's brother, who was kind of a jerk, which I guess runs in the family.
I guess you could say that's a fact, an annoying fact.
Then we kind of got into an argument with literally everyone and decided we're going to go off on our own. But hey, we also found Unica, not that it really matters to us in this playthrough. So I still do not have the money to do the thing. But in the meantime, we can head back up to the fire. Where we're continuing on doing heaven knows what.
Oh yes, everyone's favorite element, green.
Oh hey, right there. Oh yeah, totally gonna grab that sword. He was just gonna start swinging a sword around. Yeah, go talk to Unica about that one.
Wow, you just really gonna take the sword?
That's not yours to do. Go talk to Unica.
Could you, like, not have, like, gussied yourself up in the ghost realm? Do you just, like, die as you are? Because that kind of sucks in the future.
Once you move on to the actual ghost world, then you leave behind anything resembling a mortal body. I just look like this because I still feel like crap.
I mean, I was gonna give this sword to my daughter, but then some little Sasuke wannabe showed up and tried to steal it from her. It's not like I want to kill my brother for some reason.
And?
Oh yeah, his record was 12-1. I mean, Utica did the same thing.
I mean, yeah, but like, she took it for a little more admirable reason. And with the blessing of her father.
Well, yeah,
not friggin'
but
Hugo going like, you really should, you really shouldn't just have this like dangerous thirst for power. It's like, up yours, I'm gonna embrace my dangerous thirst for power.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm getting at. Okay, then.
Yep.
Take that, ghost.
He is a fact. There we go. Can you have some character growth in a good direction instead of... You know we're mortal enemies, right? Okay, fire, what do you do for me? I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I
actually,
feel like this is the equivalent of Unica's green.
Oh, you're level 19. It's not bad.
Yeah, I don't remember what level I'm supposed to be. Gonna light that.
Whoops! Forgot my eyes for a second. Oh, and there's a chest down there too.
Yeah, so we gotta go down. Okay, so with that done, we should be able to move on.
Like how it actually pushes you down, but keeps the eyes up there.
Oh man, Topaz.
Hey, Topaz. More power up for that trap mine thing that everyone hates.
And it like blows them away too.
Yeah,
Can you
that's what I've
just
been
sit
saying.
there in the explosion and take damage from it?
That's what I've been saying, is the knockback on that's kind of annoying.
It's like wind is maybe good against fire. His wind is not an attack.
Well, I think the thing that gets me is that for the mage, all of his spells are basically close range abilities.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the opposite of what you need to do for a ranged character.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Okay, that's gonna be fun.
I don't know what kind of range that has. Because one of the hilarious things,
Oh no,
of
isn't there some-
course, is that Unica actually has better range than Hugo. I hit jump. Why did you just stand there? This is the pain room. Yep. Alright, well, let's, and let's see what kind of trouble we can get into in here.
Ow, 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 ow. Why don't I just cover my ears? It's a sound trap. Ow, ow, ow.
Shield does
Somehow
nothing.
Somehow this vacuum cleaner doesn't help. Okay, this
Alright, Rue, what do you got?
This is Devil's Corridor. I cannot properly convey just how famished I am. It almost feels like my stomach is eating itself in a bizarre spatial paradox of epic proportions. Hugo gives the Rota fruit to the Rue. What a remarkable person you are. The only thing more delicious than Rota fruit is your tasty, tasty generosity. It has inspired me to respond in kind, so please take this humblest of gifts.
I got a hammer. Hey, wait a minute. So in East 1, you used the hammer on a pillar, which disabled the sound in the room.
Life is one big contrast. I am a creature of soft fur, yet I give you a hammer of hard steel. Where was I keeping it? Nobody knows. If life is life not a grand mystery?
Interesting. Okay, well, now we have to find the dragon spiral.
These roofs are quite weird. Isn't it up top?
I don't know. I'm gonna go back down and save, and like get smacked around some. I hope that getting smacked didn't actually kill me.
No, it shouldn't. The fun part was that you got smacked, and then it stopped dealing damage to you. Oh, it's her again.
You just following me around? Oh boy, a sporting chance. Sure, why not? Yeah, the dragon pillars. That wasn't a little hint. Here, let me tell you exactly how this device functions. Alright, time to go find the dragon pillars after I heal and save. Got it.
Oh yes, the flute. Okay, is this? These
Oh
it?
yeah, I
there
see the
you are. Yep. I'll take a hammer to one of these.
Does it matter which one?
He just said disrupt one of them, and it should throw off everything.
Yeah, I just know in East 1 it was actually a specific one. Yeah, and then
Yeah,
there's
those were it.
Is there a save point out here? I kind of want to heal. Nope.
It's the sound from the pipe. You could hear the sound coming through the pipe on that one.
Hmm. Yay!
Oh no, it's worse. It's just the Resident Evil's director's cut basement music.
Admittedly, without that hint, I would have been... the only reason I would have known what to do is because I played East 1. So, I am, in fact, grateful for her hint. Or at least in-universe, I am.
Yeah, I don't know how grateful he is. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that second option was more like up his alley.
Yeah, I almost wonder what would have happened if I'd chosen that one.
How about some
on.
eyeballs?
Ooh, that does damage. That's nice. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I mean, these are reds, and I think I'm under-leveled. So, like... we actually have an attack for Hugo. And it involves me face-smashing them.
You know the one... Hey, you got enough for it. You know what the worst thing is? It's always something like where we go like, oh, this ability is useless, and then it's like, oh, but in the community that actually does this for realsies and all that, this is one of the best abilities you can use.
Yeah, as soon as that goes up, gonna be somebody comments on a video saying like, oh, but that's actually really heckin' good if used in this very specific high skill way.
It's either personality or skill. I can only work on one.
Look, I don't have either. I'm just doing my best. And this is a chest, okay. Good stuff.
Hey, more upgrades.
Yeah, let me go find a save point so I can teleport back and not have to climb all the way up this mess again. I take better bomb damage.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, you like gotta bomb them. They take no damage from anything except bombs. You gonna...
You go off sometimes too, please.
Can you not get blown away so you can take continuous damage and actually be, like, useful in some form? Some vague way? Instead, I'm just gonna be here for, like, 20 years. That's how you do this one. And you get this. That's one that lets you heal.
HP regen.
Even though I actually already have a static heal. Got new boots. Man, next save point, we're gonna have a good time. Yeah, these things are a pain in the butt. So this is where I did an amount of grinding. That's gonna be real heckin' hard to do now with everything taking 1 damage. I have to bomb in order to kill these things. It may just be that I'm like really low level and I need to up my damage with that Claria ore.
Could be.
Like it may not be it may not be a matter of like, oh no, they're just super resistant. Oh, I think I gotta kill some red guys first. Like you do this, now the torches go out.
We're back, by the way. Dang it.
And there's a save point this way, but we gotta kill red guys.
Oh boy.
Oh man, it's them too. What were you guys weak to? Anything?
I think you were doing good with the bombs.
I don't know, these bombs are doing...
Well, yeah, but they're the red guys.
Yeah. I mean, they're too dumb to hit me, so I'm not gonna die at damage, but old age, on the other hand. It's probably not doing that bad damage, really. Like, it's doing a bunch of 1s, but it's doing, like, 5-6 1s. Whereas, like, that bomb does 8 each singular bomb. So it's probably not doing that bad, all things considered, and it's notably safer and more consistent.
Well, you de-aggroed one of them.
One. Two. Three! We did it!
Now to not trip up the stairs getting to there. Oh! Game over.
Dang it. Just tripping do 24 damage.
Did exactly 24 damage.
Okay, we did it. Okay, let's upgrade things. I have the money. Strength and Eyes of Fact.
Oh, don't you have new equipment to put on?
Yeah, I have 1,000, so I don't really have enough for anything else. I do have boots.
There we go.
So let's upgrade boots.
I don't think you have the thing to go into that boss room yet.
No, I don't. I didn't do the previous room. I think that's where you get it.
Alright, you have to do that whole hullabaloo.
Then we can go back down. Upgrade our stuff. Yes.
We've already done this up. Like, we've done this upgrade once before, so why is he explaining it now?
Wait, last piece he had on him?
Yeah, he gives you one for free.
Have we been missing a weapon upgrade all this time?
Maybe.
We've been missing out on a free weapon upgrade all this. Wow, we're gonna wreck.
You know, the funny part is we've probably seen it in the inventory and somebody's been going like, just waiting for them to realize that. It's like, I don't know, he's the one who clicks by fast enough, I never see this stuff.
No, we never had an ore.
Yeah, but we've gone from level 2 to level 4.
No, I mean, I think he did it with Unica as well. When he first kind of introduced himself, you were supposed to go over and talk to him, and in introducing himself, he upgraded your weapon. And he used a piece of ore that he had. You didn't have that one. So, I think that's what happened with Unica, and I must have just not realized that he said, like, hey, come over and talk to me or something. And gotten that free initial upgrade when he kind of gives you an explanation of the events. Instead, like, waited until I got my own ore. Well, gee, we're gonna absolutely destroy now. Eyes of Fact are stronger, we've got 2 levels on our weapon, and we have an upgraded boots. So, yeah. Until next time, everyone. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. Man, no wonder. It didn't feel right. Like, it didn't feel right that we were doing 1 damage to these enemies. I figured, like, we got that, or maybe they expected us to go right back down instead of fighting through them, but, like, it should have been harder, but not 1 damage harder. So we'll see how this goes.